Hey gang, this is Stormy. Welcome back to Stormy Plays Paradise of Monsters. This is a map made by OrionCoko, and we are playing it in Minecraft version 1.8. Now that I've gotten the pertinent details out of the way, and also got my timer turned on, sorry about that, can I just say, okay, while I talk, we're going to put these books on this sword, okay? I've done this before, and I am not losing my mind, nor am I having deja vu, nor am I psychic and living this in the future in the past. No. Excuse me, I hope you guys didn't hear me belch just then. That seems loud. I wonder, if you turn up the sound, does it turn up the sound across all your 1.8 maps? Because I was recording waking up in the area with a lot of TNT, and I turned it up to hear it hiss, and maybe it turned it... I thought the sounds were... Whatever, shut up, Stormy, it's not important. I've done this before. What happened is I had a major recording thing, and so I had to scrap some recording. Only I was through this, beyond this, and into the next area. Well, almost. Anyway, I'll tell you where I got when we get there. So, yeah, Oh, we made a sword. Let's put our cobweb destroyer there, put our tulip there, and yeah, whatever. So I screwed up a recording. Okay, I screw up recordings from time to time. I'm still pretty new at this and you know, stuff. So okay, revert to backup save. Sure, whatever, not a problem. The problem is my computer did that thing where it randomly finds an old file and says, here you go, and sticks it where the backup save is. So it put me back to before I finished this dungeon. And it actually put me back, not to the most recent backup, but to a backup before the most recent backup. So, but pets, the good news is I've practiced this area. Not that it's terribly hard as long as you don't get ganged up on. The biggest danger in here is getting ganged up on and not realizing that it's coming. So let's take, why can't I jump? Thank you. I think I was hung up under a fence post or something. I was hung up under the thing. Yeah, if you can get ganged up on, and that can be bad, but if you can avoid getting ganged up on, you won't, it's not a hard area. I like this area. I think I mentioned. It's a good thing I like it, since I'm going to do it 3 times. The first time, I don't remember what happened, but I didn't get all the way through it, and I scrapped it. I've been doing a little bit of experimenting in this recording, because it's going up so far ahead of where I'm recording it, that, or when I'm recording it, not where, because that could get confusing. When, it's going up, like, 3 weeks after I record it. So I kind of have the luxury of time. So, you know, maybe I'm not being as careful. Oh, there's a creeper spawner up there. See, so if I know things like that, that's why. That creeper, fun fact, it blew up our food chest the first time I recorded this. So, So, in a way, it's, I guess you could say it's not entirely fair move, Spider. I gotta get through here because I know what's happening, but seriously. I recorded that a whole, like, 4 days ago, actually. Oh my goodness, there's thunder. We've had thunderstorms today, okay? And I've managed to record some, actually, in and amongst them. But every time I started recording today, there's been thunder. It's nighttime. I figured our storms were gone because we usually only get thunderstorms during the day here. Usually. The heat of the day sparks up the thunderstorms in the afternoon, and then it turns miserably humid until the sun goes down, and this is Arizona, and they say it's dry heat only when it's not monsoon season. Shut up, Stormy. Nobody believes you there. Unless they've lived in Arizona, then they know the tragedy of humidity that nobody believes you have. Oh, wow, that was all kinds of cheaty gravel. Okay, cool. I mostly want to do something with this so that we're not getting bombarded from it. Would you not misplace blocks? I was watching the spider spin round and round, like a Flo Rida song, and different band did that in the 80s. I mean, Flo Rida sampled the song. I don't remember who did it, though. I remembered until I started to say it. It's not one of my favorite songs. It wasn't one of my favorite songs the first time it was done, and Flo Rida's version wasn't either. But, I don't listen to a whole lot of pop music, but some of it's catchy. It's just not, it's not our thing, really, you know. I've been watching anime with my daughter. Do I win nerd cred for that? I've been watching Bleach with her, which is like one of the most well-known animes. The only reason I say that is because anytime I've mentioned that my daughter enjoys anime, it's always, oh, does she watch Bleach? Well, yes, now she does. She just started not too long ago because a friend of hers told her she should. And so I've been watching it with her. I told her I would. And so I've been watching it, and it's an interesting story. I'm not going to lie. She wasn't too sure. She was afraid I would be put off by the fighting and stuff. I was like, really? I watched Friday, or not Friday the 13th, actually. I liked Nightmare on Elm Street myself because I had horrible dreams when I was a kid, like terrible nightmares. So, of course, I enjoyed Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, so, yeah. So we want to be careful because there are creeper spawners that will spawn surprise creepers upon our persons. That the leftover sparks from that redstone torch startled me for a minute. I thought there was a trap or something that was going to come down, you know. But no, it was just on the other side because he puts redstone torches on the back sides of the things to keep it from being pitch black, which I really like. I know, ooh, nice. Baked potatoes and chicken. There's a lot of ways to disguise lighting. I don't like areas that are completely dark. It doesn't make me want to explore them for some stupid reason. Even though I know that, you know, it's a CTM map and I should explore the dark areas. I was beta testing a map once and I told him I could tell where I needed to go. There was a big forest, basically. And you came in up above the area, kinda. And you could tell you were looking down on a big forest. And the castle that you were supposed to go to, it had some lighting cues. The rest of the forest was completely dark. And in fact, I really only knew for sure it was a forest when I used a night vision potion to get a good look at the area. And I suggested to him that maybe he put some glowstone in a couple of the trees just to make me want to explore it. I found I didn't want to explore it. I don't know why. I mean, you know, it's a dark area, but something about it just turned me off. So, yeah. I think it's not hard to find ways to hide lighting and still be able to have monsters spawn. So, enchanted armor leather, spelled that fancy English way that I've almost written down a couple of times just because I've seen it written that way so many times, and I am most definitely, well, Americanized, and there's no U for our armor, as everybody knows. I've also, after watching a Canadian guy I watch, that says Zed, I've almost caught myself saying Zed a couple of times. It's like, no, 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 although I kind of like it myself. Ah, damn! There went our good axe. That was dumb. Oh, well. I think I broke it the last time, too. So, yay on that. Let's rush these spawners so that they don't spawn on us, and let's break them. Because that seems like a fantastic thing to do. Okay, cool. What is this? Books. Oh, blocks. I don't know. Thought I said books. Blocks. Thank you for the blocks. Actually, that's necessary. We don't have an axe. Let's go get one. So I hope you guys are enjoying this map. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm playing it 2.5, 3. I don't even know. I've lost track. It happens from time to time with me. So I need to remember to explore. Well, you know what? We don't have an axe, but we're not handicapped. We can explore this path. I just don't want to forget it. The biggest danger for me in here is that I'll like walk away from a chest and then not come back and get it, except I'm being really careful. So apparently we've been under this. Yeah. I blocked this area up. We're on the second floor. I kind of wanted to finish the first floor, but whatever. It's not a huge place, so as long as I pay basic attention, we'll be fine. And if I do get turned around, it won't take long for me to realize it. That's the thing. I don't mind getting turned around if I can realize pretty quickly that I am, in fact, turned around and going the wrong way. If I go the wrong way for some time, it's, well, irritating. But, meh, whatever. When you get lost easily like I do, you get used to being irritated by things like that. Actually, that was one thing that I hated about RPGs like Final Fantasy. I loved Final Fantasy, don't get me wrong. I played Final Fantasy 4 so many times. 2. Well, 4, it was 2 back in the day, okay? Because we didn't know about the Japanese games. We didn't have the internet. And Nintendo Power didn't really talk about it either. So, but my mom had a subscription to Nintendo Power for, I think, 15 years. I think she didn't unsubscribe from it until I was away from home, and my brother was grown, still living at home. He stayed at home for a while after he graduated. um, working and helping bring in money because she was having some health issues, and my brother helped. So he gets props from me for that, by the way, if I forget, if I've never told him. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I didn't mind. The problem I had with Final Fantasy 2/4 was going back, you always got so many fights. Aw, damn, I could have repaired it too. I forgot we had that. Ooh, we have an iron pick and nothing much to put on it yet. We'll get something to put on it. Damn it. I thought we already found that though. Okay, this is kind of surreal. It's raining in real life, like hard, and it's raining in the game. So that's kind of cool. It's raining in my window. Hold on. Sorry, pets. When I saw the kitty jump and run out of the window, oh, I like how I didn't even pause. That was smart, wasn't it? But my kitty jumped out of the window and I was like, oh, it's raining. Gee, you think? Why is my phone buzzing? Oh, whatever. It didn't tell me. Oof. Okay, I think these are the books. Yeah, Unbreaking, Efficiency. Yeah, those are the books for the pick. Sorry, guys. I'll try not to do spoilers. I really will. It's just, well, whatever. Have we been up there yet? We haven't done much on the second floor, I don't think. Let's continue. I shouldn't be breaking all this wood on camera, but, And see, the thing is, I thought about redoing the dungeon off camera. And then just meeting you guys, you know, keeping the footage that I had. Meeting you guys. Oh, you know what? Shit, my dogs are out. I'll be right back, you guys. Hang tight. Okay, that's fantastic. My microphone was off. Whoops. Only for a little bit, and I am not doing this dungeon a third, fourth, fifth time. I've lost count now. Sorry, I'm trying to get my dog off the couch. See, we have hardwood floors, and when dogs are wet, although I did dry the dog. Oh yeah, you guys didn't hear that. I had to dry my dog because it started raining. You guys heard that, but you didn't hear. I had to dry my dog because he was wet. Fortunately, one of my dogs was actually in. Yeah, but anyway, so I had to dry him. But we have hardwood floors, and so he can't, like, rub his face against the carpet to dry his face like dogs like to do when they're wet. And now they're playing, so I'm sorry if you hear my dog barking. He gets excited when he's wet. He gets crazy and happy and wee, oh boy. So, yeah. I am screwing this up. I totally should re-record this, but no, because I feel like I'm cursed. Like, this area just will not let me record it. The undead mines are the cursed mines. I'm gonna tell OrionCoko. Hey, OrionCoko, if you watch this, dude, you should totally change the name of this place to the cursed mines because, oh my god, at the amount of trouble I'm having recording this place, just, oh my god. I don't have ladders, so I can't put ladders down. We should put ladders. Why don't we run back to base? That way. This is not a big place. It's slightly confusing, but it's not that hard, like, once you realize it. I don't believe I have no sound for, like, what, 2 minutes, maybe? Oh, well, I'll just put up, like, a really long, like, annotation, or caption or whatever it's called, on-screen thing. It's a caption. It's a caption in Movie Maker, and it's an annotation in YouTube. But I'll put one of those up for like the duration. Whoopsie. Sorry guys. I wonder if I have any game sound. I don't know. Because I don't know. I would imagine so. I imagine it's recording the... I think it's recording the game sounds from the computer, not my headphones. Which is why sometimes the volume will be so different. So, yeah. I think you guys should at least have the game sounds. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to put because I can't use music. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. It was the rain, it distracted me. I totally didn't know it was going to storm. I think that's a stupid number of slots for rails in this. These mines are not that big and they're not solid rails, so we don't need... I was thinking of like a typical, like a vanilla, yay, finally stacked, a vanilla mine shaft. And you could use that many slots for rails if you took every rail out of the whole thing. And usually I do, like right after I start usually a map, I'll try to find a mine shaft and then because a mine shaft is the best way to get stuff. You can get wood, you can get all your ores, and you have open branches to get places. So mine shafts are like perfect for a new map. So they're not easy to record. I've learned that, like on the chunk loader server, I found a mine shaft and I couldn't record it. Like it was just, there's not enough to say when you're exploring an abandoned mine shaft. It's unless you have an interesting story to tell. I'm trying to remember if I told you guys any interesting stories when I did this the first time. I don't recall. I really do not remember. So last night I had my mother and father-in-law over for dinner. I hadn't had them for dinner in quite some time. And I made my father-in-law's favorite, which is potato chip chicken. And it is chicken with more cheese than should be in any one dish. It's got 4 cups of cheese, and it's 2 chicken breasts chopped up. And so it's got a stupid amount of cheese in it. Hold on one second, pets. Sorry about that. My headphones beeped. Oh, well, at least now I have a cord long enough that I can use them while they charge. It's not like the recording I did of... I recorded episode 14 of Waking Up, where I did the nest and got way more tents than I normally get. It's kind of a crappy box, but whatever. Yeah, I recorded that. That was yesterday, I think. Well, it went up yesterday, which was Saturday the 30th, I think, or the 29th. Whichever one of those was Saturday, I can't look. The 29th of August. Episode 14. Hey, I see iron. Also, I see a labeled chest. Let's see if we can get around there from another way. I'm going to go ahead and take that, take the cobble, take the coal, take that, take the ladders, because ladders are generally handy and very expensive, and break the chest. Ah, no! Okay. That's really quiet to me, but I don't know where it's at for you guys. Oh, I was using the wrong sword. I was like, man, it took a lot of hits. Still takes a lot because I can't crit him the way he's at, but whatever. The way he's at? Where he's at, I think is what I meant to say. Not the way he's at? That sounded ridiculous, Stormy. Oh, whatever. Hey, go away. Get off. Get off. Go away. Oh, well, you're not... Okay, you're not blocking me, but, yeah. There. I started to tell you guys something, but then I remembered I probably shouldn't because it's not going to be current by the time you guys see this. This is hard to do. I know some channels like Nintendo Capri Sun and some other guys, they record way ahead. Vex does too sometimes. I don't usually because I like to be able to reply to respond to comments. Like if somebody tells me I should try something, I can. But the nice thing sometimes is, like I'm going to Montana, well, this way I can get it recorded ahead and not worry about it while I'm there. I'm going to miss recording, and I'm going to be happy to get back to it. I haven't taken that long off recording since I started. And I started doing this like 9 months ago. 8 months ago, somewhere in there. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be weird, but, well, whatever. It's going to be worth it. I'm going to go see Penny, my niece. No! Don't blow up, please. Yeah, go round and round on the minecart tracks, because I know those screw with you guys' pathfinding in significant ways. Okay, this is annoying. Ha, you died. You were fixing to anyway, but at least you died in a non-explosive. Damn it, I can't seem to get in there and break that stupid spawner. Go ahead and blow up. You're nowhere near down here. I don't want him to blow up down here because I don't want him blowing up any of this wood, because this can act as natural ways to juke around enemies and stuff. But what's around these? Okay, there's nothing over there. There's something over there. I have no blocks on the bar. Shit. Can I think I want to put this... I want to put a torch, thank you, and then I want to put blocks there, thank you. I know there's stuff up there, and I'm waiting for it to fall on us. Only apparently it's not going to, so hooray for that. I don't know. So, let's see. Put the stakes down there. Nom noms. I'm just kind of making sure where we gotta go. Because I don't know. There's choices. There's options, you know? The path less traveled and all that. I actually heard that poem was actually like poking fun at somebody. It wasn't supposed to be all inspirational and stuff. That he was making fun of his friend that can never make up his mind or something. I could have that totally wrong, but I do know that the path less traveled or whatever it is, I think by Robert Frost. Oh God, I hate saying stuff like that because it's too easy to screw up and too easy to prove me wrong, because you can easily Google it. Only I can't because I'm in Minecraft. But anyway, that poem. I took the road less traveled by and it made all the difference or something. That one. Anyway, that one's supposed to be like a not quite a middle finger, I don't think. He's just kind of making fun of his friend that was always changing his mind or something. I don't know exactly, but yeah, so. I read that on cracked.com. Seriously, if you want interesting things to read and you're older, not my kids. My kids aren't allowed to go to cracked.com. So yeah, Unbreaking, Bane, Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 2, Protection and Fire. I really wish I had efficiency for an axe, but I don't. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's repair this stone axe one more time. Once I figure out where I put those damn sticks I just had in my hand while I figured out what to do. So let's repair the axe. I don't usually do this on camera, but bugger it. Whatever. I feel like it. So, there you go. And actually, the first time I recorded this, when I checked the time, because I had forgotten to turn on my timer. So when I checked the time, I paused and I went, opened the videos and did all that. Well, for whatever reason, when I highlighted, you have multiple videos in a window, so you click and drag across the videos and then right click on properties, and then it gives you the time, which is how I check. And even though I checked 3 times, it did this weird thing where it only gave me the time of one video. So I'm like, wow, I've only been recording for 19 minutes. I had been recording for 35 minutes. So I ended up with a 50-minute episode. Over 50 minutes. So I ended up actually putting a cut in where I wasn't going to put one because of that. So now there was actually something. I don't want to say what because I don't want to spoil anything. But there was a thing. And let me see if I can find it again. There was a thing somewhere in here, but I don't remember where. There was a button that I missed the first time I recorded this. It was a stone button on smooth stone, and that's hard to see if your hitbox doesn't see it. But the thing is that the button didn't do anything. It wasn't connected to anything. But I wasn't sure if maybe it would have been connected before. Maybe a creeper or something had blown up and disconnected the wiring for the button. And it was somewhere in this neck. It was not too far from that rose quartz. No, granite? Whatever the pink rocks are. I always call them the wrong thing. If they're granite, I call them quartz. And if they're quartz, no, they're granite because we already have quartz. I call them rose quartz because that's what it looks like. I don't know where that button is. And I'm hoping we just happen across it because but I want to see if it's going to do anything. But it was right by one of these like pass-throughs, like these little hallways that go through. And yeah, so enchanted armor leather. Do we have room for that? We do. Let's take it. Mine. Nom noms. Give me the noms. And give me the sand block, I guess, so I can probably abandon it later. Oh well. Because I know there's a desert in this map, so if I leave sand blocks or glass bottles or anything, if I abandon it, leave it behind, I'm not worried about it. Because I know we're going to get some. I guess I'll fall down here, since I don't want to waste the wood and crap that I just cut by not falling down here and picking it up. But this is where the iron is, and I'll come and get it. It's not a lot of iron, but I think it's like 15 pieces. So that's not bad. That's enough to repair some basic equipment. It's not enough to make a suit of armor with, but, well, you don't need to yet. He supplies you with the stuff you need. He's really good about that. Like in one of my previous episodes, I was mentioning the fact that there aren't extended potions. And after I got done recording, I thought, you know, maybe I should mention that that's actually not really a complaint. At this point, you don't need extended potions. Not quite. We don't have any major challenges as of yet. We will, but we don't yet. So basic potions are enough. As long as you use them carefully. So, because I have used the hell out of strength potions, as you guys may or may not know. Because I think that the balance in Minecraft is really screwed up. So, I abuse strength potions. I don't know yet about 1.9. I haven't really... I'm so sorry. Excuse me. My goodness. I haven't really experimented much with the 1.9 battle mechanics. Not really. I've opened a map, and then I went to a desert, and I experimented with the shields, and, yeah, the shields. I don't even think, I think when I did that, they hadn't even changed the swing speeds and stuff of the different tools yet. Ah, look at that. So I just, you know, shields, I think. And like the new animations, because there's some new animations now with the skeletons and the zombies, and like you can't always crit them, like if their arms are closed or open, or if they're doing something you can and something and you can't, I don't know, but yeah, so wow, that was a tangent. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what the heck that was about. Could you please stop dropping gravel? Combat medium. Nice. I hate it when I know there's gravel going to fall. I don't know why. Like, I'll sit there and try really hard to keep the gravel from falling. I hate gravel. Flargle, flargle, crap. And there's gravel right there, too. Just to be annoying. That's trolley gravel right there. It's not doing anything, and it doesn't serve a purpose. It's just trolling me. That's like trolley gravel. But anyway, I wondered if that button, back to the subject I mentioned like forever ago. Ooh, iron sword. Ooh, look, we don't have room for it. Damn. Well, that's there. We'll get it. But I'm wondering if maybe that button that I found earlier, because when I found it, I had already been through this area. This is a pass-through to the next intersection. That's not a spoiler of any sort. And I had already done all that, you know, and passed through and activated the teleporters in the main teleport room, damn it, and all that. So I wasn't sure, actually, if maybe the button I found that didn't seem to do anything, if maybe it would have activated the teleporter for this area. But I didn't know it because I had already activated it through other means, you know? So, I don't know, though. It's confusing to me. It's difficult sometimes, really. But it's hard to see, so, yeah. And it was somewhere in this rose quartz, granite, pink rock area thing of the blocks that Etho hates. For anybody who watches Etho, he hates this pink stuff. Myself, I don't mind it, but you guys won't see me use a lot of it. It does look good with spruce, I think, though. And dark oak wood. I think that looks okay, and that could be a way to cozy up a room, a base, or whatever. It's just usually any maps I've played in 1.8, like minimalist, and this one, the storage rooms are already built. I don't have to pick blocks, and I don't. So yeah, but man, whatever. It's fine. I like it this way sometimes. I like building unique bases, like I do when I build the bases, but it's kind of nice sometimes to not have to think of a new idea for him. Zisto does it too, but he does it so much better than I do. So, of course, he does crazy crap. I don't have the patience. I would say I don't have the time When in reality, if I really, really wanted to do a big crazy build, I would be able to have the time for it. Like my family is really not hugely demanding outside of the regular demands. But the thing is that, uh, you know, I don't want to that much. So I don't have the time, you know. Let's go ahead and put a ladder here as well. Because the second floor areas, as far as I can tell, damn it, they don't connect to each other. So, oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute. They don't seem to connect to each other. Like, they seem to be isolated from one another, which is the same damn thing as not connecting to each other, Stormy. Come on. So, yeah. You kind of need to get to each one individually. But I think that's probably a good stopping point, you guys. We've made a lot of good progress in here. I'm not sure if I'm moving any quicker than I did originally, but I guess it doesn't matter since you guys certainly can't compare it now, can you? Actually, I can't either. I already deleted the footage in a fit of irritation and rage. I have not yet dumped the recycling bin out of fear that something will go really wrong and I'll end up having to redo the whole map. And that would be irritating. Oh well, I hope you guys are enjoying the map. I certainly am. So, and you guys should definitely give it a try. The link will be, I hope, will be in the description. Since my husband's going to be clicking the actual upload button and then I'm going to log in from Montana and enter the information. There's room for error there, but it should be there. So, all right, you guys. Well, thank you ever so much for watching, and please leave me a comment. I hate asking for them, but please leave me a comment and let me know what you guys thought of the episode, and I will see you all real soon. In the meantime, take care. Bye now. Do you guys hear my dogs grunting? They're playing. I don't know if my mic's going to pick it up, but the female is chewing on the male. My male is laying on the floor, and she's chewing on his back legs. They're hilarious. Anyway, bye.